Alright, well, I don't think my fade worked. But, okay. Anyway, I came up to the park. I'm a little out of breath. I'm not dying of a heart attack like normal. I'm running around. I just had to run up the hill, grab a couple more things I forgot. So, I'm at our park. It's a pretty nice wide open area here. Probably could scan it, but it doesn't really matter. So, I made a couple videos yesterday of this drone, I guess, here. But both videos were utter fails. So today, I had a couple people view them, so I said, well, you know what? They're so embarrassing. I uploaded them before I even viewed the clips, but just cleaning these props. It's a good idea to do this if they're in real bad shape, which, yeah, sometimes they hit the dirt. But anyway, one of the reasons why this I failed, because, you know, the way I roll is I just grabbed them, and for some reason I usually always change the battery, but I started with a dead battery. I couldn't see it because it was a bright sun. See, these will flash when the battery's going dead. You can usually see it pretty good, but with bright skies it's kind of hard. But what happened too, so that was one of the issues. So then I had a little bit of wind. Today I don't have wind. I got 3 batteries, 3 plus this one here is fresh, plus there's one prop in the camera up right now. So no excuses today. The wind is very little, so I couldn't complain about that. Now, the other issue was yesterday. One of the reasons I had to fail was, see these here? I got one good one, and the rest are bad. So what happens was that the wind kind of caught this, and it went in one of these props, and then somehow it caused it to malfunction and came out of the sky at a slow rate, kind of, but it hit the ground, and was still, the props were still spinning. So that's a bad thing. I mean, I guess it could have safely landed if it was really high, because it was like coming down at half speed. But you know, in the video you can't see, but I shut this thing off, turned it back on, tried to get a response, but it was unbound and it wouldn't bind back up. Something really malfunctioned. It was not really good. So what I want to do today is kind of get rid of some of this junk, because you can't have these things hitting you. Even that, it can fly over there, but I like a little protection. I'm no professional by any means. If people start watching this, I'm truthful with all my videos. So basically, I probably have an hour of flight time with drones. This is highly not recommended that you start with one this size. This is the actual like size of a DJI, you know, $1,300 they start at, and it's kind of a simulated after that, and takes after it. The props are actually the same size, I believe, as them, and the way they mount is. This is a pretty nice little drone for the money. I mean, it's 15 times less than the most inexpensive DJI, but it's still, for the money, it's not a great one to start with, but it's what I started with. Actually, I've never flown them. Some people have ones like this size, you know, that size, but this is full size, and it's heavy, and it takes one of the biggest batteries you'll ever find in one of these, other than a DJI, you know, and a good, really expensive ones for thousands of dollars. This is a 2,000 milliamp 7.4 volt battery. Most batteries, you know, aren't this big or this size, or they're half the volts is this. So this is a big rig. This has the first person view, which I showed yesterday, not very well, and I had my Note 5 on here, and I suppose I could do that again just for fun, but I don't know. Didn't really think about that for that, but I guess, I mean, I'll do the little tutorial. It's a little bit sunny here. Boy, oh boy, it's terrible. So brightness up on this thing, let me see here. I usually have the brightness all the way up, and I don't want to run out of film on this camera, because I know you guys want to see some videos. So here we go. We're going to go into Wi-Fi and touch the Wi-Fi settings. You have to, I don't see my, so this has its own Wi-Fi signal, like a GoPro. I've got a GoPro 2 that I plan on putting on here, and I'm actually going to buy a 4K GoPro and put on here. Wow, I'm not finding my Wi-Fi though. This is definitely, I guess you'd need it on, wouldn't you? and then you might find out. So right now I'm seeing, I guess there's Wi-Fi here at the park, but nothing yet's popping up. I probably should reboot my Wi-Fi here. Let's just go out of here and come back into it a little bit here and see if it pops in. Now I shut it off. Now it's back on. And still don't see it. Alright. So, let's see. Let's turn this on, maybe bind it here. So you turn on the controller, and it does have a little LCD screen that doesn't light up. So then to bind it, like if you're really a newbie, then you have to put this all the way up to and that locks in. So let's see if that might have, yep, that's what it needed. So now it's showing up, the quadcopter, and I don't know why it's saying something there, but I just want to get out of here. It's on and connected. Now I get out of that and go into the app, and the app is there from Syma, or however you say these names, and there it is right there. It's hard to see in the sun, so I'll stick that up in there, and I can with my GoPro or this, I can just push, and because the GoPro's got a Wi-Fi too, I'm sure you guys know that, but hopefully that was a good shot. Actually, I don't care, but so basically you can record, but the GoPro footage, this is probably 720p or 720, resolution. It's definitely not 1080p. It's definitely got a little jello, as I like to call it, where it wobbles, but this is just mounted with a factory mount. That clicks into different positions there. You can see all the lights are on, so it's not dead or anything. The battery this time. So we'll talk about the copter later, I guess. We want to get doing some flying. Oh, I feel a breeze, which isn't so good. So these hopefully aren't going to have an issue. Like I said yesterday, that was a couple bad fails there that I had, and then I landed it in the bush the one time because that again, the battery was so low. When the batteries go low on these, the sensitivity is a lot less, and it basically has trouble hovering, and it just doesn't respond right. And like I said, I've only got about an hour in on these. I definitely looked very bad yesterday. I can fly somewhat though, and but so we'll take a look, and you guys, you can be the judge of that. I'm no professional, and I don't claim to be. If people start viewing, but we'll get the camera set up and we'll do some shooting here.